2-ingredient recipes are the most viral recipes on the internet right now, and for good reason, because they only have 2 ingredients. And if you're new here, my twin sister Sarah and I have lost 160 pounds following a ketogenic diet since 2019. And on our channel, we love to try and test different recipes. And the most popular recipe on our channel is for 2-ingredient recipes.
Your name is Emily.
Right, I'm Emily.
Some people don't know Emily's name. So.
My twin sister Sarah and
They know me, and they don't even see me.
I'm Emily. So that video where we made cookies and cake with only 2 ingredients, we tried 3 different recipes that only have 2 ingredients in them. Is this getting confusing yet? We get a lot of comments on that video about how if we just tweaked it a little bit, it would be a better result, because the cookie that we tried, it was okay, but it was kind of bland and it fell apart. And then the other recipe that we thought kind of fell a little flat, literally, was the pancake recipe that is made with 2 ingredients. So we thought we would go back and revisit those recipes today and tweak them with what we think would make a better recipe. And sometimes it means adding 1 more ingredient, which would make it a 3-ingredient recipe, or cooking it a different way. So that's what we're gonna be trying in this video. The first recipe is for a 2-ingredient peanut butter cookie. And the 2 ingredients that were originally in this recipe were 1 cup of peanut butter and 1 egg, which made it kind of dry, we'll be honest. So in this version, we are going to up it to 3 ingredients, and we're gonna add 1 additional one, which is a sweetener. And the sweetener that we're gonna be using is the Swerve confectioner sweetener. We got ours from Thrive Market, and we get pretty much everything from Thrive Market, and they're the sponsor of this video. Thrive Market is an online membership-based grocery store on a mission to make healthy living easy and affordable for everyone, with guaranteed savings on every order. And Sarah and I have been members of Thrive Market for years. We get all of our pantry staples from Thrive Market, like almond flour, coconut flour, sweeteners, oils, and we like to pick up a couple snacks every time. Sarah and I will go online or in the app, select keto, and see everything new that they have to offer that we haven't tried yet. And this time we decided to try these Pashy snacks. These are the petite dill pickles and these air cheese. And what's great about Thrive Market is that orders over $49 ship for free. We know that so many of you guys do not live near a grocery store that sells keto-friendly products. That is why Thrive Market is so convenient, because it saves you time and money. And if the rest of your family is not keto, we get that because our husbands are not keto. And they can go online or in the app and filter from 90 different diet and lifestyle choices to find what works for them. The Thrive Market membership is $5 a month, and it comes with a risk-free trial period. And today is the perfect time to join Thrive Market because they are running their 25% off summer essentials sale. Just go to thrivemarket.com/ketotwins and you're gonna get $20 off of your first 3 orders plus a free gift worth up to $60. It's important that you use all natural peanut butter for this recipe. You shouldn't be using one that has additional sweetener, well, probably because of the carbs in that, or additional oils, right? So this is 100% peanuts. It's messy. Sarah's gonna hate me.
I do.
I don't want to say anything right now. In one of the last videos, I said the word fart and then they put it in there. You guys, I said it smells like farts. Don't put that in there. And then you guys put it in there.
Are supposed to be on our side.
Right. And this time I said it. This looks like my dog's.
Our dog's what? Poo poo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They have upsets of stomachs. Let's just put it that way. They have a very sensitive microbiome. This is what I've been cleaning up. Anyway, don't put that in there. You're putting it in there. So to your 1 cup of peanut butter, we're gonna add the egg. It's 1 egg per 1 cup of peanut butter. And I remember in the original video, this sounded pretty
suspect.
Yeah, because some people are sensitive to sounds. Okay.
So are you.
Yes. And from what I remember, I do believe it seized up at some point. Like that.
You just want to get the egg incorporated in
now to that, we're going to add sweetener. That's our 3rd ingredient. That's the thing that's supposed to help with this recipe.
What are we using?
Swerve. This is confectioner Swerve. This is a 1/2 cup. I feel like this is too much sweetener. Holy moly. That's more sweetener than there was peanut butter.
That's what I said. And you continue to add it, even though I said that's a lot of sweetener.
It says in the instructions.
Of what?
2/3 of a cup or of erythritol or white sugar. This is like 2/3 of a cup. I'm panicking.
Well, it's gonna absorb.
We've learned a thing or two in the 4 years since that video.
Has it been 4 years?
I was a young lass. So you're supposed to make this into 12 even
shapes.
Cookies. I'm gonna chop in half. I'm gonna chop those halves in half. That's 4. We never do this right either, by the way.
I, not me.
1.
You say we.
2, 3. Well, I don't even know what I'm counting. 4. Okay.
How many is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
How am I gonna make 12?
Okay, well then roll it. How long is it gonna take to roll it back? It's not like you made some amazing shape or something.
Excuse you.
Well, I'm just saying, it's back already to where it was. Now just cut it again.
It looks like a potato.
Yeah, cut it into.
Look
that's
at it.
That's not equal though. Try to get an equal square or something. Okay. Okay.
Like that?
Yep. And now just do no. Don't do it like that.
Like this?
No.
What? You spit on me.
So what? Cut it in half. Okay. Right?
All right.
And then now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 7.
No,
See,
it
it's
can't
still
be
not
7.
right.
It can't be 7. It's 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. But that's still the same. But you know what?
wait.
I'm not listening to you. You sent me down this path and it was not correct. I'm sorry. No. 12. 2.
There.
3.
Okay. Now they're not
Touch
even
each of
even,
these
though.
into
They're not
4.
even
I don't
even.
care. 1, 2,
No.
3, 4. Yes. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 5. That's 5. 9, 10.
They're getting bigger.
11. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Well, I think so. I think like this, like the end pieces are kind of small anyway. So just take those and that's too big. But yeah, maybe that's fine. This is good. This is an estimate. Who cares?
Now you roll them in the palm of your hand until they form a circle. Okay, and then we're gonna put them on our sheet. And this is where it all went wrong in the last video. In that video, the other part that a lot of you commented on, most of you kindly, is the fact that we were pressing them down with a fork to create that hat shape on the top. And you said to dip it in sweetener and it won't stick. So we're gonna try that today.
Put it in some sweetener. Oh, okay. Maybe too hard. Maybe you should pat it down first before doing that. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, it works better.
I think that I'm just using too much force. So let's just like that.
It does definitely stick better, less. So that's good. A good tip. We do read your comments, so please leave them if they're nice.
Imagine someone was talking to your child and then make that comment to us because we're sensitive.
Yeah. And also subscribe. We'd love to have you. We're trying to hit 300,000 subscribers this year.
Thank you. I feel like it is working better. We spent at least 20 minutes of the last video doing this and arguing whether NSYNC or Backstreet Boys was better. I still stand by the fact that NSYNC is better.
Yes. You were
No,
definitely.
I wasn't. You were a Backstreet Boys
Are you
fan.
joking me? I was never a Backstreet
Yes,
Boys
you
fan.
were. Although the Backstreet Boys have decided to go on tour, so that does give them a
An
leg up.
advantage.
And my crush was Lance Bass. So do with that what you will.
What are you doing?
Reading, 15 minutes. Center rack. 15 minutes. Wait, did I say 15? Yeah, 15. It's been 20 minutes, so 15 minutes. Okay.
Great.
So one of the issues is that these tend to fall apart. They need to completely cool. I remember in the last video, there was like oil all over and then it kind of reabsorbed it. This kept the oil, so maybe they'll be more moist, hopefully.
Yeah. Do you want to do my little
Sarah
suggestion?
wants us to add a sprinkle of sea salt. That would make it 4 ingredients. That's not necessary.
Okay, but I just think it's going to help with that sweet and savoriness. And I want to use up the sea salt. I had it for a while, so. It's like water. Does salt count in a recipe? I don't know.
Okay, let's get started on our second 2-ingredient recipe. This one is actually staying 2 ingredients. So the second recipe that we're going to be tweaking today is for the 2-ingredient carnivore pancakes. And those consist of 1 ounce of cream cheese per 1 egg. So we're probably going to be making like a 4x of that so that we have enough to cook. The way that we're going to change this though is that the pancakes tend to be very thin and they're almost like crepes. So we thought if we cook them in this mold, which is a 4-inch round silicone mold. Have you ever purchased anything where you're like, why did I buy that? That's this. And I said, maybe we can cook the pancakes in here and have them be thicker. And so they're like solid pancakes instead of being so thin and crepey. So that's the other way we're gonna tweak it. We're gonna try to bake these at 350 and see how they turn out. So we're gonna go with 4 ounces of cream cheese. That's about half of this. Get in there. 4 eggs. Did we say eggs weird? We have an accent. We have an accent. Did you know that? I don't really think I do.
Chicago accent.
Like I just sit around all day going, duh bears, or something like that. I'm a half Asian millennial lady.
Yeah, bears.
The bears.
So we're gonna blend this up. You could use the food processor or a blender. All right, I'm just gonna be pouring this into this cup with the lip. This is the most used item that we own, this OXO?
OXO?
Is it
I don't know.
OXO cup? We use this every time we film. I'm going to pour these to fill it. We've preheated the oven to 350 because that's what we're probably gonna bake it at. We're just kind of guessing that this is gonna work, by the way.
Filling it all the way up. I'm having a thought.
Uh-oh, that's dangerous.
I don't know how you're gonna get rid of the bubbles on top. I don't know if they matter really.
I think that we're just gonna into the oven. I don't know how long. Let's try 20 minutes. Guess what? We guess most of the time, and most of the time,
It's edible.
right. Not only edible, it's good. Take those risks.
Start a YouTube channel.
All right. Okay, it's been 20 minutes.
Mm.
We're gonna let these cool off, and we're gonna plate them all up. Then we're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna try our new
Improved,
2-ingredient
hopefully.
recipes.
Improved?
Maybe?
Maybe.
Okay, so here are our cookies. I'm gonna pick the biggest one.
Okay, wait. I think that we need to think about what was wrong with the other one.
It was dry and crumbly and it fell apart.
Are they holding up? Definitely less.
Crumbly,
Yes.
more moist. What was that?
A pan.
Okay.
Not overly sweet.
No, I thought it would be because of the amount of
It is sweet,
Yeah.
but not like cloyingly sweet.
Flaky sauce, nice with that.
Thank you.
It is very good. I think it is much improved.
It needed that.
Mm-hmm.
It is shocking how it tends to seize up. The peanut butter kind of seizes up when you add the egg to it. It's still great that it has no like flour.
Mm-hmm.
Did add the sweetener, did add salt, but very simple.
Good.
Very good.
Before it was like just falling apart in my hands.
Couldn't
and
even pick it
lost
up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It still tasted good, like, but it was dry.
Uh-huh.
Definitely make these super good. Easy.
Yeah, these are good. Just take some home.
Mm-hmm.
And here is our beautiful stack. I think they look legit. And I think initially, the first time we did this recipe, a lot of effort was made into making the pancakes.
Right. This was just pour it and
And like
bake
my
it.
oven, I guess, is like a little like
Crooked?
slanted.
Mm-hmm.
Not slanted, but it's not even. And so we were making like weirdo shapes. With
Yeah.
it, like octopus shapes or whatnot. Squids. So definitely easier to make because you can make a whole bunch. This would be good for meal prep, I think. Because you don't have to sit there and like...
And they're thicker.
Yeah, definitely.
So maybe this would be good as a breakfast sandwich. We'll see how they taste though. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Way better. Way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Mm-hmm.
Fluffy. Pillowy.
Mm-hmm. Nice, like spongy texture.
It tastes like a pancake.
Uh-huh.
It's way better.
And you just like, we love this keto-friendly maple syrup by Chalk Zero. It's like really like thick in comparison to like runny ones by other ones. Yeah, this is a repeat buy for us. You know, we did like a Japanese pancake one. If you really wanted like a really spongy texture, you could like whip the egg whites.
But is it even worth it? Maybe you should just get a thicker silicone mold.
I mean, I don't know how many, it would be like really dense,
Right.
but...
So this
I don't
made
know.
6 pancakes. So you have to think 4 ounces of cream cheese, 4 eggs. This is a pretty dense meal. You add a couple slices of bacon. That's dinner for breakfast. I think that it would be a really good breakfast sandwich combo.
Breakfast for dinner.
What did I say?
Dinner for breakfast.
Right.
Definitely easier.
It was right. I was right.
You were right for once. Congrats.
4 years later and I'm right. This kind of haunted me, this recipe. Not haunted me, but I thought about it from time to time thinking, it's such a good recipe. 2 ingredients makes pancakes, but they're so thin.
Yeah. And it's very hard to make them thicker.
Right, and it's really hard. You know, it takes a lot of time. You're cooking each one for a couple of minutes. This, you just stick it in the oven. It's totally worth it. I'll leave the ones that we have linked in the description below. We bought them on Amazon.
That's how good they are.
And don't forget to go to thrivemarket.com/ketotwins and you're going to get $20 off your first 3 orders plus a free $60 gift. And YouTube seems to think that you're going to like this video here, so why don't you click on it and we'll see you over there. Anyway, I'm Emily.
I'm Sarah.
And we are the Keto Twins signing out.